Hello, everyone. Back again. I've been working on some new content for you guys, but uh, while I'm working on that, I decided to take a break and give you guys a video to hold you over. And I decided to make another one of these videos about an analogy that I might use during therapy. And I will caution you that for all of my analogies, they're only fit for certain people, and you have to feel that out for yourself whether or not this is an appropriate analogy. But let's say, in the case of somebody who has been told that his relationship with someone else is over and he's having a hard time accepting it, this analogy might help. You're going to have to feel this, for yourself if you want to use this analogy, but here goes. This is the analogy of Palisade peaches and Hatch green chilies. So, if you're not from Colorado, you don't know this, but the best peaches in the world come from Palisade, Colorado, and the best green chilies in the world come from Hatch, New Mexico, and they get shipped up to Denver where we eat them. And every year, there are stands on the side of the road at certain times of the year where they will sell you Palisade peaches, and then there's stands, a little bit further down the road where they will sell you Hatch green chilies. And I have eaten enough of those Hatch green chilies to put some of those chili farmers' kids through college. Okay? They're good. They're that damn good. But the problem with these is that you have to enjoy them in the moment. They're seasonal because of the, growing season. They come from plants, right? And if you were to get yourself a batch of Hatch green chilies, if you were going to eat them that night, I recommend making some chili rellenos or just eating them plain. I've even roasted them and then put spray cheese on them and then put that on top of a Ritz cracker and made like meal after meal after meal out of that. And I'm paying for it with my diet plan now. But the point is, you got to enjoy them in the moment. As soon as you invest into one of these things, green chilies or peaches, there's a clock ticking. You have to enjoy that thing while it is fresh. Now, you could do things to the peaches or the chilies in order to preserve them for longer. You could get some mason jars and cut them up and put them into the mason jars and then, preserve them and then enjoy them later. But even then, there is going to be an expiration date on that preservation. You could try freezing them, but after a couple months of being in your freezer, they're going to be freezer burned by the time you enjoy them. So they're really best enjoyed in the moment. Okay? And you just have to come to terms with the fact that they're not going to last forever. Well, hope that was something that some of you put in your toolbox, and maybe we'll find a good place to use that tool. It's a strange sort of elbow torque wrench kind of tool to have in your therapeutic toolbox, but there are moments where you might want to pull it out and use it, just to get people to realize that things are enjoyable for a certain amount of time in your life, and things will come and go in your life, and they will have this window where you can enjoy them. And outside of that window, everything that you do to try to stretch that window into a longer amount of time can end up hurting the relationship that you have with it, because things get stale and old and crappy. Till next time, everybody.